to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Cleveland. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone. Proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 20. Defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Tackle made by the longtime member of these Browns, Joe Schobert. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Ebron with it over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. On the give, this is Harris. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. They snap it to Herbert. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. are set. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Pass complete to DK Metcalf. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Boy, shifts past him. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Wilson's throw complete there to Berrios. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. Hard running at the 15. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Josh Jacobs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Cleveland offense ready to go. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So, Charles, we have reached the end here of a long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all, and Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one, 31 yards. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. It's brought in by Harris. And they'll get this down to the 10. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Najee Harris
with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 8. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They go play action with Wilson. And able to connect with Berrios.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, he gets it to Berrios. Touchdown! Braxton Berrios with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game.
That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his target, Ebron. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, it's Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Justin Herbert, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Wilson to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way
for a Cincinnati score. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Catch is made by Hardman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Herbert now. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. Touchdown, Browns. Nicole Hardman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 8. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Starts the drive on the ground, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now it's Herbert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Herbert on third down now. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Touchdown! It's complete. Nicole Hardman with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Handoff, this is Jacobs, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Cincinnati.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Browns are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw complete there to Johnson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Well, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland. Play action. It's Herbert. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 31. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now Wilson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he completes it to Berrios. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. On 1st down, Wilson. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He finds his man complete. It's Harris. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Herbert off of play action. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. But he's got Dorsett complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Philip Dorsett, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. DK Metcalf. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Browns drive about to get started. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. Herbert's throw complete there to Bateman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, Herbert. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Browns extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play that time for Cleveland. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Here's Herbert. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, 4th quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, he spent time in the film room and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's...
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry a rhythm from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. From the 38, Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And the Browns will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Here's Johnson with a reception. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Herbert on 1st down now. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Short little throw to Ebron. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, Herbert taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen.
And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
the ground. It's Jacobs to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing the Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Bengals come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.